Okay, y'all, good morning, Tuesday morning. Zach came to work today. We're going down here. We got a job that we're gonna do. We've done it. You know, Zach's cut the bushes over here 100 times. We got a little bit of debris we're gonna haul off for. You know, it won't be a whole lot of money, but you know, it'll probably be about like $400 or so, something like that. $390, $380, somewhere right around in there. Just according if I got to go to the dump or not. She's got some stuff she wants to take to the dump, so that's why I got the dump trailer. Otherwise, I wouldn't even need a trailer over here. So I talked to my buddy Randall over at Elite Landscapes and Life Stories. Big shout out to Randall, man. Me and him talked for a few minutes last night. He's got a job that he is bidding on and fixing to do. It's big too, man, and good luck on that, man. I hope that you and the owner can come to an agreement, because it looks like they want to get the work done, and it looks like it's a pretty big job, right? I mean, it does. It's spread out, a lot of trees, and I know that it's going to be a challenge for him. But I came up, y'all, yesterday. I came up a little bit on some just stuff that, you know, I didn't really need. But y'all ain't gonna believe what's in this box. Bo's dream right here, y'all. This box has 74 pair of sunglasses in it. Safety glasses, sunglasses, what they are. They're all different kinds. They're all different styles. You got something like that. You got something like that. I mean, there's 74 pair. There's 75 in the box, but I took one out. There's 74 pair of sunglasses in this box. That's freaking. I mean, if you got $1 a piece, $75. If you got $2 a piece, I mean, I don't know, dude. That was just laying there. And who could use safety glasses more than Ray? I would have never bought 75 pair of sunglasses, y'all. Not ever. Ever. Never. So that's, you know, that's a blessing in itself. You never have too many safety glasses, sunglasses, safety glasses. So I hated that Zack, you know, missed out on you know, that stuff. He could have came up on a lot of cool stuff yesterday. There was a lot of stuff in there, but I didn't really need anything, you know. But I'm glad that Zack came to work, and because I need him to come to work, dude. I mean, you know, every time that he doesn't come to work, it undermines my belief. And once you get to a certain point, then, well, you know, I'm not going to be wanting to work you, you know. And it ain't like we're working every day or nothing. If I can get Zach to come to work 3 days a week, that'd be good. I'm a little bit scared to set up for, you know, those tree trimming jobs that I got. I got 2 tree trimming jobs that I looked at last week that I could go do. But I got to know that somebody's coming to work. Okay, guys. So we got everything loaded up, and I'm going to the dump now. Pretty good bit of stuff. And I usually charge about 200 bucks, and that includes the dump fees. So I'm a little bit sketchy on this because of the fact that it's not enough to where it's reaching the top of the wood up there. So strapping it down is going to be a difficult thing to do. And the dump is only about 5 miles from here. So I'm going to see if I can make it, you know. I don't know, man. But she's probably about 4 times a year she pays me to come haul stuff to the dump for her. So I know that I'm gonna have some problems with this stuff because get under. I'm gonna have to probably strap it down, but I'll stop once I start to see how I'm gonna see how it does first. But the wind will get underneath you quick, man, and y'all can see it, I think. So but I left Zach there. He will get you know, probably 50% of the bushes cut. But like I said, it's probably going to be about a $400 day over here. So that's what it's going to be, including the dump and all the bushes, because we have to haul off the debris. I'm going to hit my flashers and just go about 30 miles an hour. I can just go about 30. I'm good. I'm at 35 miles an hour right now. And that's the way it's just gonna have to be. See, the dump trailer with those sides on it, and I got the sides on there where it's not easy to take off, because I need the sides more than not. And then you got stupid people that pull right up on your rear when they see a trailer that's got a bunch of debris on it. They're stupid. I mean, if I see a trailer that's got a bunch of stuff on it, I'm not gonna pull right up on it. That guy's right on my tail. I bet he ain't 15 feet from the rear of my trailer. Stupid, man. You know, no matter how much money you got, stupid, you know. And you can't fix it. Y'all know. So this is a pretty cool thing that I got yesterday while we were cleaning out that that storage unit. This thing right here, it's a pretty nice battery. Yeah, he backed up then, didn't he? Yeah, that's what I thought. Something must be fitting to fly out. I'm gonna have to pull over somewhere. But see, this job that we're doing today, I would not have even wanted to do that without no labor. It's just, I don't know, man. It just seems like when you get out here and you in the mix like me, that and you're doing it for a long time, that you get to where, well, you can structure your business 2 or 3 different kinds of ways. You know, one way is, well, you can structure it in a way to where it's all solo always. Now you're gonna have to work your ass off to make a lot of money, but it can be done, right? You know. But see, me not having any business sense, if you will, then I'm like, you know, when I started doing the lawn care and stuff, I was just trying to make more money. I wasn't thinking about long-term, you know, labor or anything. I was just doing it with one truck, and we were doing a lot, and then I just started kind of incorporating a second vehicle. It wasn't a truck at the time, it was a Buick Rendezvous, and then I bought the truck that I sold Drew, and you know, and here we are. And then I bought this truck. But all along the way, I just kept, you know, stacking the lawns. So next thing you know, it's impossible to do the lawns without a second truck. I mean, it's physically impossible. You know, no matter how many guys I got in this truck, you can't be at all these places. And that's where I'm at, man. And with the labor and all, he can make a lot of money, but he got to show up for work, and you know, it undermines my confidence in everything. So, but I can't hardly run the business as it is now without labor. So, you know, but of course this time of year I'm not pressed for anything. I don't really, you know, I'm not, you know, sweating it. I hated that Zach lives so far away. You know, he lives about a 45-minute drive, so that's not, you know, good, because it's hard for him to get to work, and everybody doesn't have self-discipline, you know, like everybody else, you know. day, that's, you know, what I'm trying to get Zach to see is that you're gonna have to be more disciplined with your money and your time. You know, if you can't come to work, I'm not gonna hold it against him. I'm just gonna hire somebody else. I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna let it build all up inside me and I get all angry about it. I'm just gonna have to make a move because the business is gonna go on no matter what. And then see, Zach understands it. He understands that. He doesn't. I mean, he's not, you know, deaf to that. He knows that. He knows that, and then he also knows that once I hire somebody else, that's going to minimize what he does, and the money that he can make is going to minimize it. So, you know, he's on the fence right now, and because he knows I don't really have enough work to justify hiring nobody, but I got enough work where he can make decent money if he'll come to work, you know. And he doesn't have to come to work every day, you know. He can't make it to work every day. That's not a big deal, you know. He could just, you know, like right now, if I could get him to commit and stay to it, he's got to stay with it, you know. If I can get him to commit to coming to work Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and him actually do that, then I could, over time, I could keep him really busy. He can make really good money based on the time that he's here. But I can't, he might tell me that, but then he don't do that. And that's where I'm having and a lot of times it's out of his control. So, you know, I just want to have help out here. And I'm gonna have help out here no matter what. I have to, y'all. I mean, I ain't got no choice, right? There's no choice in that. We'll do good today, then I'll owe Zach money, and when I owe Zach money, he tends to do better about coming to work. Because he knows that if he don't come to work, and he tells me he is coming to work, that I'm gonna charge him. It's $20 if you don't come to work when you tell me you're coming to work. If you let me go through and plan everything, and then you don't come to work the next day, I'm deducting $20 from your pay because of what you put me through, and then you didn't, you know. Now, if an emergency comes up, well, you know, your mama and daddy and auntie and uncle and all that, they can only die so many times. So, you know, all those excuses have been, you know, gone through. And I ain't talking about with Zach, I'm just talking about in general. Boy, this is ugly, man. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is why I don't like coming to the dump. Unbelievable, man. Shit, I'm gonna be here for a while. Wow, dude. Boy, this is gonna be. So I just kind of want y'all to see, and this is the kind of thing that you have to look at when you're talking about coming to the dump, and you got to think about when you include going to the dump in your bid. I don't know. Y'all see the line of trucks in front of me. And then if you look up there on the hill, you'll see all the other trucks up there on the hill that are waiting to get into the transfer building there. See, this is not good. Anyway, y'all, the camera's finna go dead. I'll kick back. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, y'all, so I've been here 20 minutes and I have not dumped yet. This is what you run into when you start getting, you know, doing more than lawns. And this is the kind of thing that you're gonna do more of, you know, in the wintertime. And this is the kind of thing that I avoid, right? Because I got a spot to dump as long as this, you know, tree stuff. See, if I if I had to come to a place like this every time I trimmed a tree or cut a tree down, I mean, I would have to charge a lot more money, you know, because you gotta, not only do you have to take the time to come here, wait in line again, dump, go wait in line again to weigh you out and pay them, and then go back to the job. I mean, it could easily take 2 hours of your time and cost you $100 plus your 2 hours of your time. See, and that's why you have to charge a couple $100 to go to the dump, you know. See, if it were all bushes and tree stuff, well, I wouldn't even be over here. I mean, and going to the dump is, I mean, usually it's way out of the way. Like, you know, there's not a dump between my house and this job. So there's a couple of things that makes it a little bit easier, dump trailer, and, you know, and having guys on the job working. That's why I don't have nobody with me. Why would I? I never bring nobody to the dump unless we're at the end of the day or something. Nothing is worse than having 2 guys in the truck with you and you sitting in line at the dump and you got work that needs to get done somewhere. So having Zack back at the house, you know, back at the job over there doing all the bushes, well, that's cool. We can work with that, you know. I mean, they ought to have a place here to where, number one thing they ought to do is have 2 scales. They got 1. So everybody that's in front of me, when they get done dumping their stuff, they got to go get back in line and get back on the scale again. And they get back in line with the people that are waiting to do their initial dump. And see, now it's getting bottlenecked. The good thing about it is I can, like the guy in front of me, he's got an enclosed trailer, y'all. So he's gonna have to, that's work, you know. He's gonna have to, you know, that's one of the reasons why I don't have an enclosed trailer. He's gonna have to drop the ramp, move the equipment out of the way, and drag that stuff off. See, so the guy in front of him has an open trailer, but it's a lot of stuff. They're only letting 2 or 3 trucks in there at a time. So anybody that's got a trailer that comes up here, I'm gonna beat them out of here. And that's what you want to do. Like both these guys in front of me, I'm gonna beat them back to the scale. And so that does help. Because I'll dump this in less than 5 minutes. It'll take me longer to turn around and back up in there than anything else. So I would hate to have an enclosed trailer, but see, I'm gonna have to wait on these guys. There's 2 of them that just pulled in there, and both of them, neither one of them have a dump trailer. So, and this guy obviously is not back the trailer up very often. It's another thing about having the enclosed trailers, they're harder to work with. And the shorter the trailer is, the harder it is to work with. They need to have some inmates over here helping everybody to sling this stuff off the vehicles. They got inmates sitting around everywhere. You know, it looks like I'm going to be able to go. All right, this guy right here beside me, he ain't even gonna. I'll be getting in here and getting out of here. I mean, you can't hardly get no no more efficient than having a dump trailer. So, all right, y'all. So that's a day in the life at the dump. So we're at 40 minutes right now, and I probably got 5, 10, 15, probably 25 minutes before I can get out of here. Because see, they bottlenecked. There's no place for people to pull up at. See, this design here needs to get. I wish they'd let me lay out this place. I lay this place out where it'd be so streamlined. It would be like, you know, be like pulling into a drive-through at Chick-fil-A. They need to go to whoever designs the new Chick-fil-A's. They need to go to them about designing the traffic flow on this. Because this used to not be like this. I mean, well, it's always been designed like this, but it's not always. The county's grown in 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, however long they've had this crap here. So, what's going to end up happening is, as you get up here to see what ends up happening as you get up here, as we move up closer and closer. You see, if you look on the other side of the scale up there, there's all those trucks up there that are waiting to get into the building up there. And that's where the bottleneck is, because there's no place for them. When they pull off the scale on this side, there's no place for the trucks to go. And that's gonna, you know, cause problems. They're not moving the stuff out up there quick enough. Though I jumped 2 guys, because 2 trucks that were up there, because I got a dump trailer. I caught 3 that came in right before I pulled back up in here. So yeah, that's the way it go, man. And this trailer in front of me, y'all, it's a pretty cool looking trailer. It's a dump trailer, right? But see how the fenders are on it? Y'all see them, excuse me, y'all see them fenders, how the fenders, nothing will get hung on the fenders. I like that design. The next dump trailer I buy is gonna be, probably gonna be 14 foot, and it's gonna be 14,000 pound too. So, you know, I can put the skid steer up on there with an attachment or 2. And like on my dump trailer now, I got to be Johnny on the spot to get a skid steer up in there with anything, you know. And mine's, I got a little skid steer. So that's why y'all don't ever see me put the skid steer on there. And all the lights on this thing are recessed. I mean, this dump trailer right here, this tough dump in front of me here, I bet that trailer would cost $10,000 or more. It's a better design. Now he don't have the high sides on there, but that's easy to do. He could put a lot more weight on that thing. I love the way the fenders are, because the fenders on any trailer that I pull up to, you know, with the dump, you know, with the Bobcat, the fenders catch hell. Shit falls on them, gets snagged on them, just, you know, it's bad. God, what a freaking nightmare. They got a traffic jam at the dump, y'all. A traffic jam at the dump, man. What the hell? All right, y'all, man. I'm gonna sit in line and be Sourpuss Ray and myself, man. We worked about 3 hours over there, $400, man. So, you know, not bad at all, if you ask me. It's Ray. And y'all know what it is, man. It's Sammy Time Tuesday, y'all. See ya.